Band in a Box is software that allows you to type in the chords of your song, and it will then generate arrangements in various styles and genres. It's generally used as accompaniment software for singers or somebody who wants to play a solo instrument. But very few songwriters are comfortable using Band in the Box. They might use a drum program to generate their drum part, or they might use EZKeys to create a piano part, and a bass program like UJam Virtual Bass or Toontrack's Easy Bass. But the composer or songwriter is still choosing all these programs and figuring out how they want to combine them or use them. Whereas with Band in the Box, you push one button and you get 5 different things like a guitar or a bass or a drum, keyboard, and so on, and it's all put together and it's all perfectly mixed. There might even be effects on it. But for most musicians, that's just a bridge too far. They think, where am I in this song? What have I contributed if I just let a program generate everything for me? And that's understandable. But I always use Band in a Box as a very important part of my songwriting process. So let me show you a song I'm working on and then walk you through how I use Band in a Box. Now the song is okay as is, and I have some lyrics that I like for it. Their song is about a park I used to go to with a friend, and as it's set in the past, it could be a little bit nostalgic. It is nostalgic, and the danger with something like this, if it's too folky and it's too soft, is that it'll come off as sentimental. And so I'm not really happy with this arrangement. But at the same time, I don't really know how I could make it better. But one thing I've learned from, not just from music, but from everything I do, is that when you're stuck, the best thing to do is, the hardest thing you have to do is to say, this is not good enough. The hard part is to recognize and say, I'm not going to be satisfied with this. I'm not going to settle for this. And then you stop and go, well, what else could I do? And at that point, you have to be really open and try just about anything, regardless of how unexpected, how ridiculous it might be. Any ideas are good. And Band in the Box is perfect for this. This is the user interface of Band in a Box, such as it is. As you can see, it's very, very old-fashioned. It hasn't been updated in decades. But the positive side of that is it's extremely easy to use. I mean, the basic part of it I could show you in like a minute. So I'm just going to type in D, and I'll go here. And I'll type B minor, and I'll type G, and I'll type A, and all right, so I want to repeat that, so I'm just going to copy it and paste it. So now I've got all that, and I can do G and A and D, and I can get C sharp by typing 3, which is the same key on your keyboard where the sharp is. All right, so now I'll just double click on the D and it generates this. Okay, now I'm going to load up a version of that song I just played, and in a style that's close to the way I played it. Same kind of thing. I can't put the exact chords that I used because Abandoned Box doesn't have all of them, but you know, the general thing is there. Okay, so if I was just going to perform it, this would be the way I would do it, and this was a good exercise for me to do it this way so I get all the chords in. But then let me try some other stuff. So I'm just gonna go crazy here and do rumpus reggae. And what does that sound like? That's already a bit different, to say the least. Pretty good gospel vocals, I have to admit. They don't always work. Ooh. I think this is one of the best gospel vocal virtual instruments that you can get. Vulgar sludge metal. That's probably a little different. Okay. All right, that's enough of that. Let's see, maybe, Giddy Up Country Ballad. It's nice, but not that different, really. Oh, how about a Celtic? Let's see what that sounds like. Well, they all can't be winners. You know, I was thinking it might be fun. Something New Orleans. What if I speeded it up a little? You know, you can spend a few hours here just playing stuff. But you're really looking for something that's really different. Because a lot of them are similar. You just start to see the song you wrote as being this completely fluid thing. Those chords could be anything. You're just trying stuff and you don't know where it's going to lead you. Now, after all the styles and genres and all the stuff I experimented with Band in a Box, did I find something that I really liked for my song? Yes, I did. And let me show you.
And the girls come by from Spence and Stein to promenade there. And those bridge and tunnel boys, oh, they had no choice but to stand and stare. They knew they wouldn't get anywhere with those jeans wearing pearls, daughters of millionaires. Oh God, I wish you could have been there to taste that sweet longing in the air. The summer nights on Abingdon Square.
What works for me is the kind of lightness, the jauntiness of the music. I think it plays against the potential sentimentality of the song in exactly the way I was hoping to find. Am I just going to cut and paste the Band in a Box arrangement into my song? No, I have to make my mark on it musically. What I got from this process, what I always get from this process, was the tone, the feeling. It took me from a song that I kind of liked but wasn't fully satisfied into something that I'm completely satisfied with. I didn't know exactly what was missing. I didn't know what I was looking for. But then when I was presented with a solution, I was able to go, that's it.